cancellations like there was on the tour, but it was a good time to decompress and reflect on what we just did. See the continuation of the Euro Cup with the match between Switzerland and England in the local bar. The next day, we met up with an old friend that Zane knows. We then proceeded to walk the old town, stopping at random museums and shops along the way, and eventually ended up at the UN building. To another nearby town in France called Annecy. It sits right beside a lake and has a river running right through the middle of the old town. The weather was a bit moody that day for some of it, but then the sun came out minutes later. It was a super photogenic city with all the quintessential medieval quirks about it, including a castle on the hill. Inside, they had set up a museum about the history of the civilizations around the lake, and of course, highly decorative churches in each plaza. This church was outside the city center, but I'm glad we spent the extra time to go. There's a group of hikers who I think were on a pilgrimage inside doing some sort of corral arrangement. They swept up the dirt they had tracked in and then dispersed. Zane and I hung around for a few more minutes to look around before leaving. Then there was one more museum that featured a specific country in South America that has a strong ancient history with the Incas.